Hello everyone. I want to start out by saying this video is long overdue. All the footage that you're going to be watching is from the first 2 weekends in October, but that's okay. So in the beginning of October, I saw my favorite band, 21 Pilots, 2 different times. First show I went was the first weekend in October, and I went to Columbus, Ohio with just my dad. And then the second show that we saw was in Minneapolis, Minnesota, and I went with my whole family and my boyfriend. Both shows were so much fun. Like, going back through and editing this video finally, I was just like reliving all the great moments and like the excitement of seeing them in concert. I honestly didn't really record like everything that I did, just because I forgot and I wasn't good about like making sure I was taking videos. So the first half of the video is going to be when I went to Ohio with my dad. I recorded a lot more for the Ohio trip and a lot less for the Minnesota half. But anyways, here were the best 2 weekends of my life. I just got a very exciting package. This is black body paint, and I bought it for a very special reason. This weekend, me and my dad are going to Columbus, Ohio to see 21 Pilots. This is really exciting for 2 reasons. One, because if you don't know, 21 Pilots is my favorite band of all time in the entire world. But the other reason this is exciting is because Columbus, Ohio is their hometown. So we're going to the hometown show, which has been on my bucket list for like 5 years. I'm so excited. Me and my dad saw them 2 years ago in St. Louis, and that was both of our first time seeing them. I had been a fan for a couple of years, but he had never really listened to them before that. And immediately after the concert, I wanted to go to another one the next night, and so did he. So that's been really cool. It's like something that we bond over, which is really fun. Because I don't know too many people who listen to 21 Pilots anymore. Every time I ask somebody if they listen to 21 Pilots, it's either no or I did in middle school. But I am a 21 Pilots fan. I don't care. I'm not embarrassed. Anyways, the reason I got this paint is because for the show, I'm going to paint my neck and my hands black. This might be confusing to people who aren't a big 21 Pilots fan, but basically the lead singer of the band, Tyler Joseph, during certain eras of their music, would paint his neck and his hands black. There's a whole thing about it that I could get into, but basically he uses his voice or like his throat and his hands to make music, and the way that he like expresses his emotions and like insecurities is through his music. So it's like a physical way to like show his insecurities and his tools that he uses to make music. Right now, we're in the Clancy era, which is their newest album. Here's Clancy. This is such a good album. Listen to it. It's really depressing, but I recommend this record so much. I can't recommend it enough. But we're in the Clancy era, and he has started to paint his neck and his hands again. So I thought it would be cool if I did that for the show. So this whole video is going to be me vlogging our trip to Ohio and the show and everything. It's gonna be a lot of fun. I'm really looking forward to it. I've been looking forward to it since April. That's when we got the tickets. Yeah. It's like 5:30. I just made some coffee and my dad is on his way to pick me up. It's Ohio Day. I still need to pack. I'm ready to go. Alright, we've been driving for like 3 hours, I think, and we're making our first stop in Indiana at Wolf Park. I don't know if we're gonna see any wolves. Alright, we are finished at Wolf Park. We actually got to see some wolves and a fox, so that was pretty cool. One of the workers like let us into the restricted tours area, so we were able to see some of the wolves. I got this sticker to put on my journal. Now we are headed to lunch because apparently Indiana has a really good pork tenderloin sandwich. This is the pork tenderloin sandwich. It was way bigger than I expected and it was pretty good, but the sourness of the mustard and pickles burnt my mouth. Okay, we are at Skyline Chili and we just got our food. I got these chili dogs and some fries, and my dad got like spaghetti with chili on it and a chili dog as well.
Ready?
Ready? Okay, we're gonna get a first bite of the cheese corny. It's really messy. Pretty good. Okay, it is day 2 in Ohio. We're at a restaurant called Lavash because 21 Pilots made a music video that featured this restaurant. So we thought we'd try it out. We're not the only ones with this idea though. There are so many 21 Pilots fans right now, and they're selling shirts outside that like relate the restaurant to the band. So I might get one of those. They have Josh and Tyler right next to the logo. Here are the shirts that we got. So it has the little Lavish on the front. And then it has the logo on the back. And it says "Walk in like you deserve it," which is from the song Lavish. So that's kind of cool. I feel like not a lot of people would have those. The actual restaurant was really good. I really liked my meal. But now we're back in the hotel and we're getting ready for the fan premiere exhibit. So this is pretty much just like, it's gonna have different memorabilia from the band over the years, and there's like photo ops and I don't know, we get some different like stuff for going, and we also get early access to the actual concert merch, which is really nice. I don't really know what to expect, but I'm excited about it. I'm gonna start painting my neck for the show and the event. Here we go, I guess. Ooh, this is a weird thing to feel. It's very dark. I mean, obviously it's black, but like, this is kind of looking weird, but it's okay. I just think I went too far up on my chin. We're waiting in line for the FPE event. I think only like 225 people get into this, or 450. But still, it's like a smaller event, so that's pretty cool. But I'm kind of worried my bag won't be able to get brought in. So I have a tote bag. There are also some people that were passing out bracelets. So I got one that says Slowtown. My dad got one that said Hometown. And then they always do these like fan events or fan projects where we have these like lights to hold up in front of our flashlights during certain songs. So that is exciting. We got those already. We have the full trash. So these are some pictures from inside the event. It was so cool to see all these props that I've only ever seen in their music videos. Like they even had a picture opportunity on these big wheels from the Stressed Out music video. Alright, now we're waiting in line to get into the actual show. We went to dinner at a place called Schmidt's Sausage House. It was fine. Guys, I'm not trying to hate on Schmidt's Sausage House. I just didn't get what I wanted because I read the menu wrong. It was also just kind of weird because like I had the paint on and everything for the show, so I was getting some looks. My paint is starting to come off, only right there though, and this
looks good.
This paint is still wet though, and I put it on like 4.5 hours ago. The line is super long. We're in our seats. And I have hot chocolate, but it's too hot right now. Here's where we are from the stage. It's pretty good. after the show and we're heading back to Wisconsin. My hair is like dyed black from the paint. Oop. So that's cool. It came off really easily, like washing it though, so it should come out of my hair pretty easily. I hope. The show was so good. Alright, well that concludes the Ohio section of the video. Like I said, the show was absolutely incredible. Like, I'm thinking about it all over again, and I would see it for the 3rd time. Our next location is
Minnesota,
where we had a nice family bonding road trip.
This is my senior picture right here.
What do you want to say to the vlog?
We're in Minnesota.
What do you want to say to the vlog?
Hi, I guess. What?
Kate or stuff.
They like to eat sea life bracelets.
And there's a little shark up here. It's called white spotted brown-banded baboon shark.
Order of Honesty.
So I painted my neck for the Ohio show because that's what the singer does for shows. But in the Clancy era, the drummer Josh Dunn has like the underside of his hair dyed red. So me and my dad were like, hey, maybe we could dye our hair. It's like 2.5 months later and I still have bits of red in my hair. I didn't do my whole head like my brother and my dad did, but it's definitely still kind of there.
Ooh.
You getting any good shots?
Yeah. These are all good shots.
No, what color does it look like? Red or orange?
Let's get a close-up shot. That looks like red to me.
Hey, all y'all saying I ain't got no money.
We're in line for the show. Herman dyed all his hair.
All.
I dyed some of it.
We're 21 pilots and so are you. We'll see you next time. Peace.